I think from what people think of actors or people who perform or go on stage, they think that they're extremely flamboyant, annoying, loud, obnoxious kids. Like when you hear a theater kid, you think of someone who is just so loud and outgoing. But that's only the stereotype. Because in reality, theater kids range from like different personalities. We don't necessarily always are outgoing. Sometimes you have the one theater kid who is extremely quiet, but when he's on stage, he comes alive, and it's so amazing to watch. And it's like, I want people to know that stereotypes can only go so far. You only get the group of kids that actually are what people perceive of them. But then I think that theater kids and actors or performers put so much hard work into what they do. It's not easy to pull like a performance straight out of your ass. That's a Shakespearean word, so that's okay to use. It's months of work, weeks of character work and doing background checks on your characters and knowing your setting and knowing what you're supposed to be doing and what your character is thinking and just trying to connect with those feelings, because you as a person are not feeling that, but your character is, so you have to actually portray that, and that, I think that's the beauty of acting, and it's not necessarily the flamboyancy and the outgoingness of what people think it's all about. When I perform, I love when people give me positive feedback afterwards. I think that's the best way to encourage me and to give me just positive energy. That's the best way, in my opinion. I don't know anyone else or any other actor, but I think great comments or like helping comments actually help me want to continue the work. And I don't know, I guess what I'm trying to say is that when you see a theater kid, don't just think of them as a stereotype. Actually get to know them, because they're just, the person next to you is probably a theater kid, and they're nothing like what people think of them. So I don't like it when people giggle at me when I'm performing, because that just hinders my ability to concentrate on my character. It's not as easy as, Hollywood makes it seem. It's actually pretty hard, and you have to have a great group of people or your theater class or your friends to actually support you in that. And that's why I really love theater, because the people I've surrounded myself with these years have really I've learned so much from them that each year when each class graduates, and like I miss them so much, because they're great people to act with and you create such bonds with them. And it's, I don't know, just acting's amazing, and it's much more than the stupid, screaming, outgoing kids that you think we are, that you see on TV, and weirdos that do weird dares and I don't know, stuff like that. We're like, I would say we're normal people, because people think we're like a different kind of person. So I don't know, that's what I think of acting, and that's how I've taken upon being an actor.